So it's 18:52 p.m. No, not quite that year. But we're close from Civil War's anniversary. Anyway, so Happy New Year, Happy Millen Monday. Got 2 movies to run off, and I got laundry going, so I'm gonna get this done before I jump back into laundry. Ugh, I had to stop the previous video I did start for this because I had to shit. So I just had a nice shit. A plus for the year. Anyway, I got Silent Hill from 2006, and I have Dave Chappelle's The Dreamer from 2023. So, Silent Hill. I finished this. It's still the quintessential cult classic horror of the 2000s. I love this fucking thing. I own the DVD. I kind of want to get the Blu-ray, but not really. It can never be made today, and I hate that because it's such a good dynamic genre to work on and watch, but it's the PC era of horror, so everything's PG-13 rated R. I hate that fucking shit. It's so dull and just boring. Like, ooh, it's rated R. It's not even fucking scary. It's like Evil Dead Rise and how shitty that was, and I did my review for that. Also, forget how tragic the ending is. You know, to survive Silent Hill only to not be able to go home fully. Ain't that a bitch? Damn. Plus, this is the first film that Sean Bean doesn't die. Ain't that cool? He don't die. It's like, yeah, Boromir doesn't die. And this is, this is just 3 years after Return of the King. That's pretty cool. So that's wild for him to go from a blockbuster franchise to a video game franchise. Ain't that wild? That's crazy. I know people are mad over Sybil's death, but honestly, she had to die. Not everyone survives in a horror film. Because then it would be a hunky-dory ending, and nobody likes hunky-dory anymore. It's so outdated. Everybody survived. Great. Kill them all in the sequel. Though her burning, I feel like should have been low. She should have been lowered further down, and the ropes would have broken from the fire. So while tragic, small mistake. Everything else about this is beyond iconic. Pyramid Head, Silent Hill transforming, Alessa Sharon, the nurses, hopelessness, and I've never played the games. Never. They're not my type of game to play. I'd rather watch the game movie of it. Honestly, I did the same thing for Resident Evil because I like that shit. That was cool. Hard to pick an MVP too because everyone was great. I do like Laurie Holden with short hair. Alice Krieg is the best in any villain role, whether it is the Borg Queen, which he's known for, or whatever else. Rada was great, and Jodelle playing dual roles was epic. Plus, I love her in her most underrated role, Kingdom Hospital. I love that fucking miniseries. Absolutely golden. I need to rewatch that this year sometime and do a review, because that shit deserves a lot more fucking love than it doesn't get. Plus Kim Coates, I feel, is underrated as well until he shined in Sons of Anarchy 2 years later. Yeah. 2 years later, Sons of Anarchy was on FX in 2008, and then that's where he really shined the most. I will say Christabella's death was inspired Dorothea's death in Bayvox, A Star Wars Story, during Raven's rise to power. It's like, damn, okay. Overall, the movie's an 8.4 out of 10. Could be an 11, but 8.4 feels right to me, especially for the time period itself. Because mid-2000s, everything was brutal horror-wise, and VGM adaptations were more popular than CBMs. But they go hand in hand with each other, because literally, it's a massive switch. Like 2000s, you had video game adaptations out the ass. You had comic book films out the ass as well. And, you know, nobody really talks about them that much. They're always like, we're talking about MCU is the best thing ever. Like, shut up. It's Marvel and DC and Dark Horse and Image and Valiant and Vertigo and IDW. No other apartheid labels. You fucking idiot. There were hits and misses, but we go back, rewatch, and appreciate what they were. Sometimes they end up being real treasures versus today's bloated CGI cum fest. They really are. They're a lot better than what's out. Like, fuck. I've seen so. That's why I like the older shit. Older shit sticks out so much better because you have appreciation for it. It was what you grew up with, and you watch something that came out. Um, you watch something new that comes out. Come on. No, fuck, hold on. Stupid. You watch something that comes out now, and it just doesn't have the same impact as the older ones do. It'll have an impact, but not the one you're expecting. So Dave Chappelle, the Dreamer. He's still funny as fuck. I love him. He knows how to hit the punchlines so goddamn good. I love how he said, "I got to punch down on handicap folks." As a fellow handicap, I approve. Yeah, I am handicapped. I really am. I have cerebral palsy in my legs. I walk crooked. That's why if you go through I think it's in my About Me playlist. I have a video dedicated to one subscriber who didn't like my feet in my vids. So I decided to be a smartass and I'm like, hey, this is for Hugo because he loves my feet. And you'll see my incision scars on my feet from having corrective surgery. Yeah, so I approve of him making fun of handicaps. Like, go for it. Call me Gimpy. Call me a fucking pirate. Arr. I approve. Solid 9.4 out of 10. But the best part of the sketch was the end. I love the end. It was so good. I love when he gets real about shit. He does it throughout. But at the end, usually he always gets real deep and serious. I love that. The bit about being a big dreamer is highly relevant, and how he's come full circle since his stand-up Killing Them Softly was in the same theater as The Dreamer 20 years ago. Crazy. And that stand-up's 20 years old now. Fuck. It's fucking wild, man. 2004 was 20 years ago. I graduated 20 years ago. I'm old. I'm so old. I can do better with that. I'm so old, Anakin. Help me with my eyes. So, between the two of these, which was better? I'm gonna have to go with Dave Chappelle. I love Dave and I love horror. But I've already picked Silent Hill before, so sorry. Sorry, Silent Hill. I love you, but Dave Chappelle kicks your ass. So, if you don't like Dave for whatever reason, you think he always just picks on trans folks, you have missed the entire point of his stand-up completely. If you don't like horror because you hate video game adaptations into movies, well, I'm gonna tell you, might have to suck it up, buttercup. So, but if you enjoy both of these, had fun with them, awesome, great. Check them out again. Silent Hill, both of them are actually on Netflix. I was surprised by that. I was like, damn. Well, Dave, I know, because he's signed a deal with Netflix, but it's rare to find Silent Hill on fucking Netflix. Shit. Because every streaming service has their exclusivity deals, and half the time I gotta go on Tiny Zone to find shit. It's annoying. It's like, damn. I had to do that last night in my clan on Destiny because one of them doesn't have Netflix, and I was like, Tiny Zone is your friend. I'm like, and they're like, dot stream. Like, yeah. So yeah, still pirating even in 2024. Aye, matey. So, have any other videos to run off? I don't know yet. We'll find out. So, I'll be back later. Stay tuned.